Hey everybody, it's Rob here. This is the Blood Wave Bone Spirit Necro, actually speed farming Pit 100 here, and it looks pretty easy but also pretty cool. Like, you're just spawning these waves, you're spawning blood orbs, and whenever you pick the blood orbs, it's actually spawning these crazy bone spirits here. And you can see here in this video, he's having a good time here, clearing Pit 100 here very easily. Obviously, this might still change for the live game, but this has been basically the best Necro build revolving around Bone Spirit here, hitting for billions and billions. And used to be played with Overpower, but now you don't need Overpower anymore. And it just does a lot of damage. It also pixels them all. You're playing the new runes and rune words, Petrify, Warcry, like on every good build right now. And yeah, just like completely obliterating it. I'm gonna link this full clear from Mr. Blurosity below. And we also have the full planner that he shared. And yeah, it looks pretty amazing. And it's a very comfortable to play build. He's also extremely tanky here. You see, like, his life is barely not going down in 100 here. And he just does a speed run, like 90 seconds here for half the progress is insane. And he also completely melts the boss. And you see like how safe it is, because this also like knocks the enemies, and now there's a damage reduction guy, and he's just like bathing in these numbers. And like here, boom, 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 you see like every other hit here is for a couple of billions. And there is many spirits. You see like all these spirits that he's spawning whenever he's picking up the blood orb. Thanks to the blood arsenal chest here, you can play this build on the live game right now, but it got a lot better. And there here you see 5 billion hits, no overpower even needed. And he just completely blasts down this pit here, like boom, 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 boom. We're gonna go over the setup here in a second. It just looks fun. This is amazing, man. This is by far the strongest Necro build. I would kind of hope that they buff the pet Necro a bit more there. 10 billion? Did I see that right? Look at this here, 7 billion, and here 10 billion, almost 10 billion damage here per bone spirit. And there are many, many, many. Way too many of them, and they auto-seek the targets, and they're just completely obliterated. You're not spending any essence anymore, like you just cast this blood wave that just allows you to completely dominate all these monsters here. This is wild, man. Such a fun build, and completely obliterating it here. And I think there's also the boss kill right after, so very safe, like you just knock them all back. Also completely tanky build, and boom, boss spawn here in just 3 minutes in Pit 100. So we'll see how crazy it is gonna get tuned down, or if it's gonna get tuned down. And here the boss, no demon, very important, because the Air of Perdition had a bug, and he's not using it here. And he's still hitting for billions and billions once this boss is staggered. And there, boom, 10 billion, 12 billion damage here on the boss. And you see like how he just melts him almost in one stagger. And if this was a demon, he would be dead like 3 times over or 2 times over in the stagger. And yeah, that's pretty much the kill here. 100, easy peasy Necromancer. He goes over all his gear as well. We're gonna have the planner and the video linked. So this is his pre-buff setup down here. And then he starts here with his gear. So he's rocking the Air of Perdition here with Zan and Om. Cast an ultimate skill, and he does this a lot, and get Warcry. And then this is the new helm here. Pretty crazy. He didn't even masterwork it perfectly. You can hit another core skill rank. And then you have the blood arsenal here. This one basically allows you to spawn these blood orbs, and whenever you pick the blood orbs, a free bone spirit is spawned, dealing bonus damage based on your current life percentage. And he plays it together with cast a non-channeled spell, which he's casting all the time, with Petrify. Then he has a big core skill on the gloves here, and then Blood Wave itself is not dealing any damage. It's just basically there to spawn the additional wave, spawning additional bone spirits. And then we have concussive strikes here. We have the cursed aura on the boots. Doombringer here. This is like how he gets all the healing and also makes him extremely tanky. You can also go even more offensive if you like, but no even need to do this. Yeah, here casting blood and consumes the orbs. Big DPS multiplier, and also you want the bonus bone spirit to cast twice. To deal double damage, excuse me, here. The chance for bone spirit to deal double damage. This is one of the new temperatures that makes this build even crazier. Then Starter Sky with Core Skills, it's easier when I do it here. And then the aspect of Serration and the Fast Blood aspect here, where you get cooldown reduction from your Blood Orbs. This is like the skill tree: Corpse Tendrils, Blood Mist, Decrepify, Blight, Blood Wave, and the Blood Lance. Going completely crazy. You're sacrificing, I think, pretty much everything for DPS. Big multipliers against Zan, Om, Tam, Yom. And the skill tree is looking like this. A Blood Lance here with big attack speed rune. You get all the support stuff here. It's actually like pretty cool to see like all these skill trees change so much on the Necro. Blight again for the 1.2x. Blood Mist is your oh shit button, just in case something happens. You can just press this and you'll be fine. Extra lucky hit, barrier, fortify, and this is just not for the thorns, it's just for the armor. Then the Decrepify and all the support here for the curses. And then we're rocking Corpse Tendrils to pixel the enemies. Obviously you want to max Bone Spirit, and since you're not spending Essence, you don't need Dreadful, and you can also take Ghastly now, where you get even more crit chance. And together with your Serration, you definitely want to hit 100% crit chance. But it's going to be very easy, because this helm basically gives you 50 or 30 crit chance if you masterwork in the core skills. And then together with the Starter Sky, you see you don't even need to masterwork the crit chance to reach 100%, because it's just so easy now. And then all the bone stuff here, of course. And then, yeah, Blood Lance here. You get big damage reduction. And you get these blood orbs that basically enable the entire build. By spamming the blood wave, you get these orbs, and then you basically use your chest when you pick these orbs to spawn all these bone spirits, and you'll be able to completely blast your blood wave now. Goes completely crazy with all the cooldown reduction. And then the sacrifice stuff here, they're just at different locations here. So when you're healthy, a big multiplier for attack speed, and then obviously ossified essence, scaling with your essence. I think this is still, it got nerfed like in the past, but I think this is still one of the strongest passives in the entire game pretty much. Very, very strong. And the Paragon board looks like this. A blood drinker here. This is, it reminds me of all the mosquitoes in the starter board. Then we're rocking here Bone Graft with Essence Glyph. On the right side here we have Blood Beggins Blood with Control. Again, like the gameplay is like very fast paced now, so you crowd control a lot with this. And then we have the Undaunted Glyph here. This gives you a crazy multiplier when you're healthy, and you'll always be healthy, with the Scent of Death. And then up here, last board, it looks so small, like this with this 5-board cap. We have the Frailty for another 1.4x with Eliminator. This is the new big glyph, big multiplier. And this is how the Paragon board looks. So definitely a super cool build. I'll show you the rest of his equipment here. So definitely check out blurosity. I'm going to link his channel below. And also big thanks to him for sharing this. So you can see here, like in-game, like all the stuff that he has used that we went over in the planner. I just always like to show it in-game as well. I really appreciate when people like, you know, hover this stuff. Because sometimes stuff gets lost, like in the planner or in the translation here. And yeah, here he shows his skill tree. He shows his Paragon tree. I want to just empathize here, like how many ranks like he gets. Like I don't know what his bone spirit is gonna be at. Yeah, rank 31, going completely crazy. Big bone spirit, and it spends all the remaining essence. And this actually like works. You just have the essence and you just walk, man. Makes the build so crazy. And then yeah, here's the Paragon board. I just want to show you the big Eliminator glyph here at the end. You see like all this like crazy power that he gets, like all the intelligence multipliers, and you don't have that much intelligence on the Necro. And you get the 1.1x against Elite and another 1.3x against Elites as well. So pretty crazy, super cool build, very fun to play, up to 10 billion damage hits here. And I think just a very safe and also just cool build to play here. I hope you enjoyed the video, and check out some of the Necromancer stuff here. I'm gonna link everything below. Have fun, my friends. Enjoy. GG. If you like this video, make sure to subscribe, leave a like or a comment. I'm also live on Twitch almost every day, so come and say hi.